rebounder.
I'm not. I'm looking for the nearest person.
I got him.
Let's go! Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, bruh! Get the fuck out of here! We find a way! That's the black market grit! That's the black market grit! That's the black market grit! You got me fucked, dog! That's the black market grit!
Oh my God, man.
That's what we do! We find a fucking way, dog! 7'4 boom! 7'4 boom! Get the out of here!
Black market grit for him.
Oh my God.
That's what the fuck we do! Come on! 5 in the morning, dog! It's 5 in the morning!
You have just seen Joe Knows and the black market take down 3 7'4s. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man, not everybody's gonna be able to do that. That's Joe Knows and the black market, and we're gonna talk about that and a whole lot of other stuff because the community is divided. Some people really feel like that there's absolutely nothing wrong with the contest system. Some people feel like there's something wrong, but they're afraid for them to change it. That's the camp that I'm in. Some people feel like, well, y'all have already put the game out, so if we do anything to contest or jump shots and stuff like that is going to fundamentally change the game, and you know, we don't want that. And some people just feel like, look, bro, we just need to fix the game. There's literally something wrong, let's fix it, man. And you know, I'm in that camp. There's literally something wrong, let's fix it, and I'm going to prove all that to y'all in 1 second. But before we get started, make sure y'all like the video and comment y'all thoughts down below, because y'all already know we're trying to go with this thing to the moon. And if nobody told y'all this today, y'all my brothers, my sisters, my family, love each and every last one of y'all, man. Now, what we gonna start off with some of this good old what do y'all call it, 7'4 gameplay, man. You know, it's in the background, but we just gonna get right into the video, man. That boy Quavo says, as soon as they drop a patch and buff contest, I'm running straight locks, LMAO. And you can actually already do that, man, because everybody is running, you know, 92 perimeter or something like that. So everybody's a two-way. You don't get into that rarefied air until you get like red perimeter defense, red challenger, and all that stuff. And even on my 6'8", I'm gonna have all of that because I'm almost done with the defensive joints. And when I get done with that, he's gonna have red challenger, red perimeter defense, and you know, all of that good stuff, man. My man says, you think the patch is coming soon? Debating on making the lock. He says probably too many people crying. And I ain't gonna lie about that, man. Like, to me, they could leave the game how it is, but not like this, bro. Come on, man. These dudes out here, like, I understand the argument that, hey, they're being, you know, they're too short to contest, but at some point, common sense must prevail, right? Like, you can't just let people just shoot in people's face like this. Pause. Like, let's go. Like, but at the same time, people are making bills based off what's happening right now. So it's a slippery slope, and if you start making changes, then you know, you got a lot to go, or you might got a lot. But I mean, as long as if it's a fix, if there's a bug and they're fixing it, like Mike said, then you know, we'll see how that goes, man. Up next, hey, we got that man saying Trapper is bike in NBA 2K26, man. And hey, like I said, it definitely is back. I told y'all about this the first day, and y'all, you're gonna see him running around right here. You got one guy playing defense, he's engaged, you come in, hold left bumper, and then, you know, to make him pick up the ball or whatever. I don't know what your ball handler rating gotta be, because a lot of times when you try this, it is not going to work or whatever. Like, a lot of times you go try it and you're just gonna look stupid or whatever, but it does work here. You know, here and there. I've done it a few times, and it'll call, even in the rec or whatever, it'll cause them to pick it up. It'll be like a jump ball situation or something like that. But the problem was, I was always too short. You know, I was on my 6'5". So anytime I caused the jump ball pickup, I'm jump balling with somebody that's like 6'8" or whatever. And my 6'5" only got like 70 vert. So it was a no-go. We really couldn't do anything. Up next, that boy Cash Out is saying, hey, Cash Out shows the power of heat check in NBA 2K26 that he unlocked at Vet 1. And Cash Out is actually going through this thing pretty quickly, man. And you know, like I said, the grind is the grind. And like I said, you see where he's shooting from or what have you. Let's just look at that one more time. He's showing you, look at it, pulling from deep. Hey, man, like I said, you play the game, you should get rewarded in that manner. So I ain't even mad at it like that, man. It's just one of those things where you just gotta you play the game, and hopefully you can get there. And if you don't, it is what it is. Up next, we got that boy JOEKNOWS, man. Like I said, we already played the video or whatever. And you know, this is what they said. It said JOEKNOWS with 65 points, and the rest of the black market just beat a team of 3 7'4s, a 7-footer, and a 6'8 in Pro-Am. That's Pro-Am? Okay, in Pro-Am on NBA 2K26. That's the black market grip. F that 7'4 BS. But I want y'all to pay attention to what I'm seeing here, man. Joe them normally flooding people, bro. Y'all are in a like this. Like a lot of people like, oh, I thought you couldn't beat the 7'4s and you couldn't do this and you couldn't do that. Bro, they're in a game with these guys. They should get blasted. Joe, this is the team that makes people not even want to play in leagues. Like lag out there. Joey 2K. Do y'all understand who out there? Lag out. Look at who they got to have. They got Joey 2K. Joey 2K got a 7'4, so he might have been, but he couldn't even mitigate a lot of it. Look at that. That dude is 8 of 9. Then look, lag out. Obviously, lag out one of the best centers in the game or whatever. So you got that. Then you got Bauer. Bauer's one of the best defenders in the game, so he would have been on one of the 7'4s. And then you see Zuda, and then you got Joe. This is probably one of their best combinations of teams. The only person that's missing is Swag Godly out there, what have you. But these are guys that probably, bro, we don't know none of these dudes, and they are in a game with the black market that came down to what? This ain't even team Pro-Am. This is like regular Pro-Am. This ain't like the comp Pro-Am, like one of the matchups or nothing. And then like dude was like, yo, there's like yo, I thought you could contest the 7'4s. We're like, brother, this is clearly not one of the 7'4s. That's what somebody said. They want things to not get changed so badly that they just make up a narrative. I thought you could contest the 7'4s. Bro, does it look like they ever got contested in this game? Does it look like anybody got contested 10 of 13, 8 of 9, 6 of 7? Bro, does it look like they got contested? Come on. They just got outplayed. If outplay, and like they do in League of Legends, if outplay is the only counterplay, then something is clearly wrong. And that's how they balance things in League of Legends. But obviously, this is probably the 6'8 right here. And yeah, he did no dip, but like I said, he and Bauer's like 6'6 or whatever, so they're looking like they're about the same height. This is obviously one of the 7'4s. This is one of the 7'4s. This is probably the 6'8. This is probably the 7-footer right here then. But you can contest the 7-footer or whatever, but he and Bauer look like they're the same height, so I don't know, man, but y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. All I'm saying is that Joe and the black market in a game against, you know, those guys that people normally getting flooded, bro. Like let's just be honest. Like I said, this is the same team that makes people, and we got Kozer's stuff in the background. This same team that's normally grading people out, flooding everybody, got people scared to play them in Pro-Am leagues, and with the 7'4s, they are able to make it a game, or a much better game than what it is. Like that's crazy to me, man. But hey, it is what it is. They got the contest, they got the W, and that's where we at with it, man. Up next, that boy Steezo out here going crazy, making me put my controller down. Bro, I want to put my controller down just looking at this. I am not guarding this shit, bro. I'm just letting you know right here. If I pull up on Steezo and he do that, I'm putting the controller down. I'm gonna be like, Bruce, you go up there, because I'm not going up there. And obviously that blur takeover is probably one of the most broken takeovers in the game too, bro. Look at this right here, bro. I am tired of this happening to me. Look. He's it's gonna be a regular speed boost. It's a regular speed boost that broke him. Like he ain't even close to him like that, bro. If you're in the wreck and you get blurred by your foot, I'm calling timeout. I'm just letting you know that right now. Every single time, without equivocation, I'm calling the timeout. And Steezo, you're doing a great job. I'm not guarding this shit, bro. I'm not. I'm quitting the game. I'm doing the corner, whatever. And then speaking of going from skillful dribbling to Wimby and momentum now, and to non-skillful dribbling, the slowest stuff in the world. Why can't you, like, let me ask y'all a question, bro, and slightly let you still dunk there. Why these dudes be having the lowest dribbling? I got 97 perimeter with on ball men. Why can't you get a bump or make them pick the ball up, man. Like, that's another issue that I'm seeing in the game. Like, you can't, even when somebody got low ball handling, you can barely get a bump, and you can't make them pick up the ball. Like I said, if any of these issues were fixed, I think it'll be fine. It's just, like I said, it's just an offensively heavy game. It is what it is, bro. This is what the community want. This is what we get. If everybody's happy, I'm cool with it. So, it is what it is. Just, hey, let it ride right there. That's how we gonna call that, man. Hey, and look, also this video right here, you see over and over what's going on. Like I thought I had some of my guy, what's my guy name? Some of that Koza up there. But right here, you seeing this just over and over, man. Like I don't know how he can contest this any better, and somebody's gonna have something to say. But look, bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. This is like the same type of thing where Swag Godly is saying the same thing, bro. I am 6'9", max wingspan, 90 perimeter with what did he say he got? He said he got Hoff Challenger, and this is what's happening to him, bro. Like that is absolutely insane. Like, what do you want me to do? Is that dudes be like, be tall? He's like, I'm doing the best that I am able to do. I can't do any more than what I'm doing. Like, I just don't get it, man. Like, I think that a lot of times, like I said, if you just want the game to be like that, and you don't want to have to think, and you just want to be able to just do whatever you want to, that's cool. Just say that. That's all I'm asking. Let's just say that. Like, I want the game to be easy, and I don't want to have to think. I don't want to have to do nothing. I just want to be able to take shots like this with impunity, and nobody can stop me. I'm cool with that. Let's just say that. Let's just say we asked for glass cannon, we got glass cannon. Because even here, where you got, look at this right here. It says W contest system. My man got 100% smothered. Bang! And it's like, yes, I understand that if you're there, you're there. But man, this probably didn't even count like 100%. That should be impossible to hit, bro. 100%, you should never see that go in. 100%, you should never see that go in, bro. That should literally be impossible. But again, with no RNG, we got no RNG, and we have no, you got the contest system or what have you, and it's you can hit that shot because you can hit the spot, so you can hit the shot. Pause. But hey, it is what it is. And somebody actually was talking about this, and Mike spoke on it or what have you. He just says, hey, dude says, I went against a 7'4" for the first time, and let's just say I didn't have a fun time. He somehow averaged 50 points. Check the comments for the screenshots. So I was trying my hardest to not let him score, but no matter what I did, I jumped earlier, jumped late. The contest, he would just make the shot. He wasn't fast or anything, so he was easily predictable, but some shots still said open, even when I jumped. There was only a couple that he actually missed, and the contest percentage was still low on those. So he's saying he missed, but he missed himself. And then he said, Mike wants to know, what was your perimeter D rate? And he said, come on, he's in his face for quite a few of these. This is egregious. He says, I agree, but I agree it should be a higher percentage, but I need to narrow down the issue. And that's another thing right there, bro. Like, I do get what he's saying, like, dude saying, like, that he's in his face for a lot of them joints, but your contest rating does have to matter. Your defensive rating must matter. It has to. Like we can't just be like, I'm getting I should have a 25 contest and I got a valid argument on this. I don't believe in that type of thing, man. So this is the shot that was actually in question on there, and this is why I was showing y'all this, man. And it was just showing, like, look, you see him here. They lost the game, but look, bro, I don't know how much of a better contest you can have than this right here. Like, he's there every step of the way. There's no step of the way that he's not there. Like, he's even slapping the dude in the face and he fell. Anytime you fall, that means that the shot it was a crazy contest. Look right here, bro. He's there at the top. There's nowhere for him to go. It's just like, look at that. What can he do? He can't be any more there. And so Mike actually took to Reddit and said, This right here. So he says these are the comments. There are 3 comments by Mike on the post, and it just says the increased level of difficulty of shooting and fading should counterbalance the fact that they are harder to contest. Looking at that as well, it's not difficult to run and fade. It's just not. It's probably easier to fade than it is to shoot a standing shot because the timing is always the same, bro. Like I've always thought this was a cop out. I've always thought that it was incorrect. You should not be fading threes. Like, we want to use realism when it's convenient for us. Like, let's just be honest. You might have a 7'4" person in the NBA. There is nobody consistently running and shooting threes and fading, bro. Let's just be real. So like in this whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just there's nobody doing that. If we could just get rid of that part, that might be okay. But people are running, fading, shooting threes, and the 7'4s can fade and do all of their stuff too. And it's just a big mess out there, man. Like that's where we are with it. People can say what they want. You can argue with a wall. It just ain't. That's not something. If we're gonna say the 7'4s are realistic and should be shooting over people, then nobody should be shooting and fading threes consistently. That's just my thoughts on that. But hey, it is what it is. It's not real. It's a video game. Everybody can't be 7'4. Everybody ain't dunking. So there should be one person on the whole game that's 7'4 if it's supposed to be real. Like, stop it. We got to throw the realism conversation out the window. But anyway, Mike says, I'm still testing more scenarios and matchup, but it's looking like this could be the culprit. So he has found something, and there was something wrong. He has found it, and now he's going to fix it. There are height mismatch factors in the contest calculation that are causing coverages to hit a ceiling. That's why when you try to contest something, it's always saying open or very low percentage, because there is an issue. There is an issue. He's telling you this, and somebody's still gonna argue, y'all just want to get, no, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. He's telling you that they made a mistake and that they have to fix it. I found the culprit means I have found the cause. So this is what he's saying. There are some height mismatch factors in the contest calculation that are causing coverages to hit a ceiling. That's all we're saying. So it's probably, I know if you have, like, when you got bigs on the perimeter trying to defend people, they can't really get a contest like that. That's fine. You got smaller players, but that's because they have low perimeter. They can't really contest because they have low perimeter defense. But these guys are going against people that have high perimeter defense, and they can't get a contest. So it's not the same thing. Not all apples are created equally. And then he said, this is most likely the main reason that you didn't get a better contest. Body position is a major component. If you draw a line from the hoop to the shooter, you need to be as close to that line directly between the hoop and the shooter as possible to maximize your contest. You're also losing a decent amount of perimeter defense for losing to adrenaline. 22% does seem low though. And he's saying that, and what we're saying, and when he's saying that, I get what you're saying, Mike, but I'm looking at this and I just don't see how much, like, he's lost to adrenaline. I got you on that. I got no problem with that. But bruh, I don't know, like, we drawing a straight line from him to the basket. Like, bruh, I don't know how much closer he could be. I don't know how much more in front of him he could be. He's literally got his hand on my man's face. It's like he's caressing his jaw or something right there. And like going from here to here, I just don't see how he could be any more in front of him. But hey, like I said, I digress. It's y'all game, and it's y'all's game. Y'all made it. Y'all made it how you wanted it to be, man. But hey, it is what it is. Up next, we got, like, I don't get it, but I do understand it. So it just is what it is. Then if he say that's what it is, that's what it is. Up next, we got Koza over here, man, and he just saying W contest system. So look, check it out. Boom, right here. Same deal, man. We talked about that already though. 100% smothered. He hit that. And then last but not least, we got Koza once again, and he's just giving his final thing. Like I said, this is Koza playing on the 7'4 to prove a point, and he just says the same thing that I said yesterday when I played Proving Grounds. Not gonna lie, all of the things that I dislike about the game get fixed when I play Proving Grounds. The sliders are a lot better / harder. I think this year, where the people who like skill gaps step into the harder slider game modes more often. And I'm not gonna lie, he said the comp sliders are much different, was saying this earlier. And at the same time, Jordan was in a game with the 7'4s. Like, it is what it is, but y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. If y'all think that something needs to be changed, let me know. If they made a mistake and they just need to live with their mistake and live with their mistake you wrong, just sit there and live in your wrongness and be wrong. If that's what Mike and them need to do, y'all let me know. I couldn't care less. I'm gonna play the game regardless, and then when it gets bad, I'm just gonna go to proving grounds, and that's what I'm gonna play, man, because it really don't mean nothing to me, man. Like, if I lose to somebody 7'4" and they're not doing anything skillful and they just shooting over, I'm just gonna say, bruh, we just lose. My problem is when people try to act like we could have done something about it. That's the problem that I have. It's like, you play the game as much as I do and you're acting like we could do something about this. That's the part that bothers me. Like, we know we can't do anything about it and people want to act like we can. Like, that's all that bothers me. It is what it is. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Till next time. It's your boy Jay Easy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ.
Godspeed.